guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and welcome back to another one. And behind me today we've got the all new Mazda MX-30. What do you reckon? Interesting design. Alright, but before we get into that, I just want to do a shout out to Gosford Mazda, who were nice enough to lend me this vehicle today to have a look at. Alright, so we start at the front here. It's an interesting design for the MX-30. You've got the big Mazda badge, you've got this grille there, and if you have a look, it goes all the way to the lights. There's no part in the middle that joins the bumper. And then you've also got the nice trim piece at the bottom there with your indicators either side as well. And this is the Evolve model as well, so this is the base model. Alright, so what do you guys reckon? Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. So the MX-30 runs 18-inch alloy wheels, and they're wrapped in Toyo tyres. And they do a really good job of road holding and low noise, and the wheels look, I think, really nice and sporty. Alright, so we'll come around to the back. You've got your Mazda badge, MX-30, and Sky Active G as well. Have a look at the tail lights. Interesting design that the tail lights are. Look quite quirky and quite cool. And as well, you've got the reverse sensors along the bumper there as well. Alright guys, let's go and have a look inside. Alright guys, just going to look inside the MX-30. So interesting door design you've got here. This nice sort of soft material made from recycled materials, a lot of the interior of the MX-30. You've got some plastics there. It's a bit of like soft leather there, and it's sort of tanned. And then some hard plastics, door pockets. Got your window and mirror switches there as well as your door locks. If you have a look inside, look at the seats. Again, recycled materials, things like the cork. Very cool. A nice steering wheel there. Your center console. Little screen up there and one up there. So again, it's yeah. Alright, let's jump in and have a look. Check that out. That's cool. Alright, so here we are in the MX-30. Now I love things like the cork parts there. It's awesome, isn't it? Very cool. Alright, and like even the trim pieces like there, they're just yeah, just really awesome. Okay, so ventilation there, you have your I-stop, which is your engine start stop there, or you can turn that off. Traction control off, parking sensors off, and that is your safety, like your, if you want to turn the safety off, which I suppose is a good thing sometimes, but I would probably just leave it on. Alright, so have a look at the dash. And you've got some couple of interesting things you can do. You've got a normal speedo there. You've got some information there as well, or you can go on to your safety, Mazda safety. So that's pretty cool too, and it's got the digital kilometers up the top there. So whatever takes your fancy. Alright, so we got auto lights on this side. You've got auto wipers on this side here, and there's your rear wipers there. This side you have your phone and audio controls there, and this side you do have your cruise control and buttons there. Alright, so we go further on, we do have a start stop engine button there, which is pretty cool. It's good to see start and stopping now. All right. Okay, so if we come up here, you can see Mazda's entertainment media center, I should say. Now, you've got information, you've got entertainment, communication, navigation. I just want to show you the navigation. If we just, you look at the water there, the water's actually moving. Like, how cool is that? That is awesome. Alright, so further down we have, again, a bit of ventilation there. You've also got your hazard light, and then down the bottom here you've got another screen. This is for your climate control. So you've got dual zone climate control. You can adjust it, turn that on, and you can adjust it up or down depending on driver or passenger. Automatic, you got air conditioning, sync, and you got recycled air as well as some settings there. You have your auto day and night mode, which is pretty cool. So some bits and pieces there, pretty cool stuff. Alright, so you got this, there's your gear lever. Now this is an interesting one. I haven't seen ones very much like this, so it's it's interesting. So when you go to the right, you go over, and then if you have a look, you'll be able to see the lines there of the reverse camera. Unfortunately, they don't move, but you know, it's good to have the lines there. So, and then you go into neutral and drive, down to drive there. You've also got your sport mode there. You can see it on the come up on the dash or off. So I'll just pop that back into park for the time being, and I'll just go back out to the menu. Now, you've got entertainment as well. Things like, you've got your source list. So we've got AM, FM, digital, radio, Bluetooth, USB 1 and 2. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well, so you can set that up in the settings. Alright, so further down here we have a bit like the iDrive thing from like the BMW. Again, this is to control the infotainment system, as you can see there. Go up and down. You've got your volume control on the left there. Again, a volume knob. I really like those, so good one to Mazda. There's your favorites. You've got a couple of buttons here to navigate from to home, to your music, and back, and navigation and things. Over here you have the handbrake and the auto hold as well. And it says up there, please close door and fasten seatbelt. That's fine. So if we go further down, now you have a look at this cork. Now if I lift this up, it reveals a cup holder. There's two of them. And if you can see, they actually go up there. If I open this up, they sort of close that off. So I can put those back down and have that open. And as you can see, you can have it open even when it's closed. There's only a tiny bit of space in there, not too deep in there, but that's pretty cool. You can do things like that to close it up. It's got a soft bit there as well. It's being a soft bits, you've got this piece here, so you can lean your knee against it. I really like that. Again, another win to Mazda. I really like things like that. And if we go further down, you can see that you've got two USBs and a SD card holder for the navigation. So again, but just the level of detail that Mazda have gone in, the nice leather there, it's soft-ish, you know what I mean? It's not too bad. Again, over here you got your reasonably big glove box there. Again, pockets, door pockets in there, and you got this quirky, again with recycled material, so it's pretty cool. Not even the nice soft leather at the top there. Again, Mazda's done really well, and if you can see that, it's got a head-up display as well, and this is only on the base model, so it's got some big ticks actually. So yeah, very, very cool. You've also got up here your dimmer switches, and on the other side there your trip controller. And another thing I just wanted to point out was the paddle shifters. The MX-30, the base one, has paddle shifters. I really like that. It's more, give you that more performance, or that more driving edge, I suppose, performance driving, which is, I think, a really good thing to have in a base model car, this much stuff. So if you have a look, I've got a little bit of headroom there, as you can see. My hand's touching the roof there, so I have a little bit of headroom, which isn't too bad. Up here you have your glasses case there, and you've got your lighting for the passenger and driver as well. So yeah, all in all, you get a little all right, let's go and jump in the back and see how the back goes. All right, now, as I explained before, there's no actual door handle. So you're thinking, how do I open the door in the MX-30? Well, if you have a look around here, this bit here actually, so if I pull that, that opens like a suicide door, and if I stand back, check that out. That's really cool, eh? Really, really cool. Alright, so as I saw earlier, or as you saw earlier, it doesn't have, where's the handle? So the handle is actually in here. So that's the handle there. If you have a look, check that out, pretty cool, eh? So the back seats. Now, I'll jump in and have a look in the back. Alright, so we're in the back. So there's the other door. Obviously there's no window, or like no power window or anything like that. You got your speaker there, got door pocket there. Your ISOFIX spots there as well. And just the nice seat. I like how it's, yeah, it's sort of nicely designed and laid out. Twin cup holders there. It is a little bit, you know, it's not hugely spacious in here. If you have a look, I'm 6'1", and I'm pretty much, my head's touching the roof now. So yeah, there's not a huge amount for people that are tall, and there's no USBs or anything like that there. So bit of pocket space there, but other than that, yeah, probably good for short trips. But other than that, it's yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty much it. All right, let's jump out and have a look in the boot. Alright, I'm just gonna have a look in the boot. Alright, so it's not actually, you know what's reasonable in there. You've got your two little hooks there, you got one there and one on that side. You have your tether points, there's the three of them there. It's got 60/40 split fold rear seats as well, another good thing. And what's under here? So we have your space saver and your jack and tools there as well. Alright, you do have this parcel shelf as well for privacy. Alright guys, let's go and check out what's under the bonnet. Alright guys, just having a look under the bonnet of the MX-30. So the MX-30 runs a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, and it produces 114 kilowatts of power and 200 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Alright guys, let's go for a drive. Alright guys, just going to go for a little drive in the MX-30, see what I think. So first impressions, the seats, I really like this, the two colours, the sort of trim colour, the black and the grey. And a lot of the interior parts of the MX-30 are made from recycled material, so that's really good to know that Mazda's, you know, using recycled parts to or making parts out of recycled, you know, yeah, so it's pretty cool. So things like this, the on here, the trim pieces on the doors, the seats, you got things like the cork, which you can lift up and reveal a cup holder, or cup holders I should say, and it sort of fills in to seal in where the center console is, under the armrest there. Which again, I love that sort of look, this sort of cork look. It's really awesome having cork in the car, yeah. So just little things, even things like the knee rests on either side there as well. Again, I like that sort of thing, that's great. The volume knob, again, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, just sort of a quirky, pretty cool looking, funky car, I think. I really like it. I think it's awesome. So you've got this sort of center console here with this, this gear selector here. It's an interesting design here. It's got the iDrive system, or iDrive type system, things like that. But one of the things I like about this sort of car is because it's a base model, the amount of features it has. Things like paddle shifters that it has. It has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It also has, dual zone climate control. It's got USB, it's got blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning. It's just sort of got, for what it is, for the, head-up display, things like that. So seats are pretty comfortable, guys, in this. I quite like the seats. They are quite a comfortable seat. Yeah, and I quite like, I do love the design of them. They're pretty cool. That's the auto start stop, again, another thing. You got engine start stop button, so you got a fair bit of stuff there. So yeah, it's very nice for what it is, for everything that it is. It's very, very nice. So vision out the front is really, really good. Vision out the back is pretty good, to be honest, as well. Vision out the sides is really, really good. And vision out the mirrors do a really good job. They're wide and they're flat, and they do a really, really wonderful job. All right. Yeah, look, it's reasonably it's reasonable on, like from the 2 litre. It's not going to win any races, but it's reasonable. Once it gets going, yeah, it seems the 2 litre seems to go really well, actually. Then you got the paddles. So yeah, very, very does have a little bit of performance to it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, guys. So yeah, look, it drives well. It seems to have a little bit of punchiness from the 2 litre, which is really nice. It's comfortable. It's got a whole heap of safety features, and it's yeah, the steering's actually quite light, to be honest, around town. Like yeah, seems to be very, very nice, and go really, yeah, just sort of handle really well, which is really good. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, thanks, guys.